neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks against the Florida State Seminoles. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, this is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Noles will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Begin with a quick throw to the left, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Seminoles. A big defensive score.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with the traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. And with this offense, there's just a lot to defend. You don't expect as a defense you're going to get a short yardage situation where you're going to have to defend against the wide receiver as a runner. But here, this play caller switching things up, giving the defense a lot to look at, and here it creates a first down.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. gun now on third down. Puck behind the line. It's Tuggle. Breaking into the clear. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw testing the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it.
Breaks into the clear. Breaks it. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. He runs it into the end zone. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Seminole Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Daniels. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles moving quickly down the field here.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Noles. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.